We are live and we are gaming. Right. Time for the usual rigmarole. I forgot to change my stream title. How did I do this? There we go, fixed it. All right, let's get that music started. Whoa, bang. So yeah, we are gonna play some more Pauper tonight. Still not really feeling Legacy. Nothing really changed this weekend for me to want to play more Legacy. Um, so I'm not. We're just gonna play some more Pauper. Um, I have never played this Madness deck before. I played against it a good amount. Um, it looks like it could be fun though. We'll see. Um, I don't know for sure. It could just be like burn and boring, but honestly, like if there's one thing about Pauper that like I'm an apologist for, I think the Kuldotha red sorry. I think the current Kuldotha red decks are kind of boring, but there were I want to say like 2-ish years ago. Those decks were honestly really cool. I liked that you got to play them like value decks. Like I don't know. I think when you put what is it called? Um which implements is it? Implements of combustion in your deck, you're probably doing something cool. I'm gonna say that much. I really liked how it really felt like a value deck, and the fact that you were killing your opponent with all the stuff you were doing felt more like a an afterthought. It was obviously way too good. Swift Spear was certainly part of that. I think the current ones, the current Cold Author red decks just kind of look like more boring aggro decks to me, but to each their own. It's all good. Anyway, I think that this deck, the madness synergy is very cool. I think the part where it might be less interesting is that you're kind of madnessing all the same cards over and over, so maybe it won't be that cool, but we'll see. I haven't tried it. I do really like casting Voltaire and Epicure. Um, so we'll see how it goes. And hopefully this league won't take too long. So that'll be nice too. I can just get to bed before too late. I know I forgot to update the stream decker. Oh no. Oh no. Hold up. Hold up. All right. Fixed it. Yeah, sure, we'll try it. I guess maybe I was supposed to keep it with 2 tap lands. We'll see. Basic swamp, huh? Cycling a troll, maybe? Cycling generous end, okay. You got it. Damn. Uh, well, getting rid of their generous end is hopefully not pointless. Cool. I'll bolt you. Don't think this deck is going to give me very many good lightning bolt targets, so. All right, sure. Makes sense. Oh, it's a Glee deck. Interesting. Um, I assume I gotta protect that, but they probably or kill it. They probably have Tameo safekeeping. Yeah, bummer. Yeah, all right. I guess we're just dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother making them do it. All right, we can just move on. So I'm pretty sure Trespasser's curses for this matchup. I had not looked at this card until I put this deck together, but I'm pretty sure this is what it's for. These end the festivities look pretty bad. I could see bringing in duress as well, but I'm not sure what it would be over. Um, yeah, I think I want to board late here. No, no black source. How many are in the deck? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 11 black sources. And we can kinda, yeah, I guess we'll keep it. Doesn't feel great, but we have the blood token at least. Ooh, that feels pretty nice actually. They have the same hands. Yeah, I'll discard the Kitchen Imp. I can't cast it, but all right. Well, I can't attack through this Generous Ent, but we will see what happens. I can at least discard this Sneaky Snacker very easily. Duress. I guess I'm gonna bolt. Ooh, that's pretty good. So I can attack for 2 here because they just block the kitchen knife, so I'd basically attack for another 2 the next turn, or I attack for 4 next turn. Mm, I'm gonna play the mountain. I think I gotta get some value out of these creatures, so I think I'm supposed to attack here. Especially because I get the sneaky snacker back next turn. So all right, let's try a madness card. Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. No, oh, damn, that's not what I meant to do. Damn it. Okay. I did not mean to play that land. Shit. Um, whoops. That was bad. That was really bad. I was going to loot the lands to a blood token and then try to find a non-land for grab the prize. Okay. Okay, that helps. Oh, oh no, not lag. I thought the lag was all done. Oh no. Oh boy. There we go. All right, let's draw 2. Faithless looting. I think I'm gonna cast that next turn. All right. So they're at a virtual 8 because they can use the treasure token with the Nadir's Nightblade. I can attack them for 1 damage next turn if I need to. I can no longer attack them for 1 damage. Just kidding. Oh, I was supposed to probably cycle that too. Uh, all right. Well, let's get something good. Mm, all right. I got a lot of blood tokens and no cards to discard. All I have to do is live one more turn. I am so dead. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Rip me. I lost quite a bit from that land I accidentally clicked into play. So oh boy. All right. Um Oh, another big reason I played this deck is because I get to play Gorilla Shaman on my sideboard, and I love Gorilla Shaman so much. Any deck I get to play Gorilla Shaman in is a big win for me. So I think only the only sad part is that I think there's only one of the alliances arts is on. I guess it's literally here, but there's not two different old border arts. It's very sad. This hand works. This hand works. We can play Jagged Barons, then Vampire's Kiss, and then grab the prize, or just cycle in a kitchenette, something like that. Twisted Landscape. So probably another Glee deck. Just hold your chain lightnings. You'll have to stick to cheaper formats like Legacy. Look at this clown over here. This little jokester. That is probably going to take my lightning bolt if I had to guess. If it's Glee. If it's Glee, it's taking lightning bolt. Or it's Glee and they just don't have the combo right now, so they need some time. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of one kitchen imp. And I want the rest of the cards. I wish I could discard both of these, but such is life. I'll go one of the epicures, I guess. Yeah, Pauper's a lot of fun. I think it's, it's subject to, modern card design just like any other format is at this point, but I think it's a good time for the most part. Cast down my kitchen if you got it resolves. Um so this is definitely not Glee, which means I don't have to worry about holding my mana up. Why do I have to draw grab the prize into their duress? What's up with that? Come on, that's like the best card in my deck. Whew, deadly dispute their lands. Oh boy. And they oh boy. All right. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this. Get my sneaky snacker back. Ooh, rewarded. The people's format indeed. So accessible. All right, cool. Um what do I want against maybe I don't know if that was Jund Wildfire. Some black green rock deck. What do I want to get rid of, if anything? I want these end of festivities gone for sure. And I think Duress is the most obvious card to bring in, I think. I don't I they did have a Vault of Whispers. I don't know why they need artifact lands yet. And I'm trying to think of like what deck would. Huh. I guess it could, or maybe I guess it is totally possible. Oh, interesting. I'm just looking at a random garden list, and apparently they're playing Blake Coven vampires. So maybe it looks like. I mean, this feels like barely even a gardens list, but they are very much more artifact centric. But it'd basically be playing the Gorilla Shamans for 4 Vault of Whispers and nothing else, so I don't think that I want to play that still, so I could maybe bring a Cast into the Fires, but I think I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. I just wanna see more of their deck. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on yet. Sure. Okay, they're Jund at least. Alright, bog you. You got it. Alright, well, I can easily discard one of these lands. I think I'll get rid of Mountain, Kitchen Imp, cast the Kitchen Imp. have a whole lot of madness cards in my hand, but no madness enabler. I have the looting, obviously, but it's a little bit slow here because I can't do that until next turn, and that still only casts one of these. Oh, I only have one black mana right now, which is kind of annoying. But I think I'm supposed to start with this still. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess Kitchen Imp and Mountain again. Play Kitchen Imp again. No, don't do that. Oh, well, they're not, so never mind. So I think I am going to flashback looting and put a third Kitchen Imp into play. Yeah. I don't really want this Carnarium, I think. I think I would rather have it's basically between do I want this hand to have 6 mana or have 5 mana but deal an extra damage? I think I just really don't need the Carnarium with how many resources I have right now. Brutal. Okay. I could have seen that one coming. No, don't take my stop dressing my grab the prize. Come on. Stop. Is stuck on land still? Okay, we got a shot then. Um so they're basically at 4. Blood token, discard Alms of the Vein. I would love to cast that on that opponent. Sure. Such is the life of a burn player in Pauper. Finally, I get to cast my grab the prize. Oh my god. What's going on over there? Cast down, Iggor Wellspring, refurbished familiars. I don't really care about the cast down, so I guess I'm taking a Wellspring. Um, I will pass. I'm guessing they are. I guess they probably double familiar me this turn. I'll start by discarding Faithless Looting. And I think I bolt them and discard the Highway Robbery here. They discard the cast down. Yep. Okay. Mm, I guess I do this. It's kind of weird. Oh, gross. Well, I'm at 30, so I have some time. I mean, Gorilla Shaman here would be not good. Let's be clear, Trilith. It would definitely not be good. In fact, at no point during this game would Gorilla Shaman have been good. I think I loot this just because I have much higher impact things to play. I loot that because that is a free card to loot. I think I do have to do that because of the Chrysalis, but I'm not even totally sure that that's right. No, no. I need that faithless looting. Got it. Sneaky Snacker is not getting in any damage. Understood. Okay, that's real. That's real funny. Um, I also cycle this. Sure. I guess they can blood fountain me here, which is kind of a problem. Yeah, let's get two familiars back. Yeah. I feel like I drew a few too many vampires kiss this game. I just needed cards. There's the is the no, 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 they just put both in their hand. What am I talking about? Did I draw? I did draw all three vampires kiss, yeah. Oh, right, yeah, duh. I definitely should just discard the fiery temper. Right, that's how madness works. I am very smart. I'm not boarding in Gorilla Shaman Childless. Let's calm down. Okay, yeah, I'm good. We can move on. Okay. For real though, I might want cast into the fires over the duress. I don't know how many I want. Um, I think End the Festivities kills um the refurbished familiars and nothing else, which doesn't really feel very meaningful, especially because they're a blood fountain deck. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Mm, no madness enablers. So I think we have to mulligan. This is okay. Back one of the tap lands, I guess. Okay, sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and chain lightning them because like this chain lightning's never not going face, and I should use my mana while I've got it. And I just have drawn all lands. Okay. Um, I guess I just have to grab the prize away this swamp or something. It really sucks to, or I could faithless looting first. I guess I should probably faithless looting first. Oh my god. Um, get out of here, Bajuka Bug. Come on, give me a madness card. Okay, that's close enough. That is essentially a madness card. Um, I think I actually want to get rid of the kitchen imp or get the kitchen imp into play first, though. Is that crazy? No, it's just nice on my mana, I think, to do it this way. Yeah, grab the prize does put sneaky snacker in. Oh boy. um, but kitchen imp has haste. It's the main difference. Also uses my mana. Yeah, okay. Okay. No, stop. God. I know they have a lot of spell bombs. It's a good card in this format, but stop drawing spell bombs when I have lootings in my yard and duresses when I have grab the prize in my hand. God. Yeah, I mean, I think like if I'm in a spot where I'm hard casting if I'm in a spot where I'm hard casting a kitchen, if that doesn't feel very good, especially in this matchup. Like they have a lot of ways to stabilize, and I feel like I just didn't want to give them. I wanted to give them as little time as possible, basically. And I think they have gotten that time, and we're done. But we'll see. Do people still play Fang and Marauder? I don't. I don't know. Probably. Uh, the I was just looking at some random gardens lists, and they're actually playing the opposite of Fangren Marauder, but um, or sort of. They're playing more like an aggro deck. This is or not an aggro, but like they are trying to end the game by like draining basically with artifacts. What happened to the cast down? Okay. Okay. Yes, Chrysalis does have reach. Sure does. All right, can I draw? Or I can't. No, Fire Blast doesn't do it. I need, I would probably need like Brimstone Volley. That's what I need. Brimstone Volley. All right, yeah, I'm over it. Uh, the real problem with Writhing Chrysalis in that respect is that like because of the rules about like the order that the abilities have to be on the card, Devoid has to be first because it's like a characteristic altering ability. Then the cast trigger has to go next because it's the next thing that happens. And then it has reach. And then it has the ability. Like it's just it does too much. The fact that reach is the 3rd line on the card is a crime. One of its many crimes. Interesting. Yeah, we'll draw an untapped land, it's fine. Not gonna lie, the part of this deck that this deck feels so mana intensive for how many tap lands it has to play to actually cast all of its spells. It feels a little rough. Ooh, we're playing against mono blue. You got it. I think I am supposed to just get Sneaky Snacker into play here. Yeah, let's do that. More tap lands. Perfect. I'm getting ninja'd. I sure am getting ninja'd. All right. I would now love to draw End the Festivities, please. Both on top, huh? Thank you. Holy shit. I needed that one. I needed that one real bad. I'm just gonna play another land that deals him a damage, and I think I just chain lightning the fairy miscreant, maybe? Like, I think my guess is that they're gonna try to ninja us. We know they have the what's it called? The 1/2. Maybe I can chill. No. Nah, get that shit out of here. I should have attacked with the epic here probably. If this is how I get the yeah, this works. This is totally fine. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna wait on the blood token to see if I get another no, I don't. Let's discard this. Nope, wrong mana. There we go. I really don't want that to get spell pierced is the main thing. Didn't madness and imp to block. Um yeah, I guess I should, because once they're in attacks, it's not like I have any reason to hold up the fiery temper. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this and pick up a Jagged Barons. Just gonna chill. Try to play grab the prize next turn. Okay. So they're definitely gonna try to ninja me off of that, I think. No, okay. They're just dealing the damage. That works. Gonna play a land just in case of double spell pierce or something. If they counterspell, that will be sad, but also it's gonna be fine. Spell stutter sprite. Okay. Um so I guess gonna use fiery temper on this. See how that goes. Does that resolve? Feel like probably not. No. Okay. Well, I got two counter spells. That works. And I still get to cast my kitchen imp, so it feels like a win for me overall. I'm gonna attack here. I'm gonna attack with the kitchen imp real quick. I'm gonna hold one back to block, so might as well attack and give them less info. Sure. If they ninja me, it's their last card, and then I just bolt it. I guess if they bounce the stealth spell setter sprite, then I'm not doing that. But maybe because of that, I'm supposed to specifically just bolt the sprite now. Yeah, if you have an injury, you have it. Yeah, of course. Of course. Thank you, thank you. These are the basics I use for my cube. That's what I try to do on all my in most of my streams. The basics that I use, the planes that I use in D&T are different, but other than that, all the basics I use in Moto are from my cube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put you to 2. Just cast that bolt while their mana's down. Odyssey basics are great. I think the only ones that lack for me are Odyssey planes, honestly. I don't love most of them. I technically use Onslaught planes in my cube. So they have to flash in the Spellstutter Sprite as a trump blocker, and then I Fiery Temper them. Good times. All right. I want some cast into the fires here. Love the end the festivities. See cutting like one Epicure because it's basically never going to get in any real damage. I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to cut though. I will not be boarding in one of the Gorilla Shamans, but thank you for your input, Chileth. What else do I want to get rid of? Anything? Do I just not board in that many cast into the fires? I guess maybe I guess I'm probably supposed to be the control deck, which makes something like Alms of the Vein look a lot worse, huh? Maybe I'm just okay cutting those for cast into the fires. That kind of makes sense to me. I'll keep. If you have not played against Mono Blue, this play might look weird. It's 100% correct. Baby, baby. Okay. Um, so this time we are going to discard or sneaky snacker. Okay. Hmm. This hand really wants a blood token in play right now. um, phew. I kind of just want to pass here. Yeah, this is really awkward. Our hand is very expensive. No, we're not under any pressure. It's just it doesn't feel the best, but I think it's correct. That solves all of our problems. Please resolve. Fuck. Um, that might be worth this, honestly. Yeah, I think it is. Hold on, what is this? Okay, cast. One target creature. There we go. Okay. Yep. Opponent's flooding a little bit. Baby. Okay. I think it's time to fire this off. I think I just want to temper the ninja. Good deal. Is this really? Wow. Okay. That is not what I expected. I think they think they're the control deck, and they're wrong. Or at least, if you ask me, they're wrong. You're playing another ninja? Yeah, that's what I figured. Please resolve. It's gonna kind of suck if this doesn't resolve. All right, cool. I am going to upkeep temper this. Damn. Okay. Oh shit, it was dispel. Specifically dispel. Okay, that makes me want kitchen it more. That's a bummer. Well, I have a chain lightning to kill it now, so it should be okay. Mm, yeah, okay. I'm gonna upkeep, put my kitchen imp into play. Hmm. The only reason I didn't do that is just because I wanted the kitchen imp to be in play, so I didn't want them to get to top deck a counter spell, basically. I'll just discard another looting, whatever. Hell yeah. I will say the first two matches this deck did not go very well. I don't know if it has to do with matchups or variants or anything, but yeah. Um, I think the it's gonna be a weird thing to say with a burn deck. I think the matchups where you're not an aggro deck, probably pretty cool. Yeah, that the Glee is what we lost to in the first round. Our deck just kind of didn't work, and then we got. So, and then the second was against John something or other. I don't remember. I don't think. I think that's a pretty common feeling, honestly. Well, yeah. Here we go. Put back a land, I guess. Yeah. Gates. All right. Black green. Curious. I want to grab the prize next turn, so I'm gonna play tap land first. Stop duressing my grab the prize. Oh my god. Tell Zero, thank you for the follow. This is like the fifth grab the prize I've had duressed in so few games. Hmm. I guess I'm kind of looting. I don't know. A little annoying to hit untapped lands plus the card I need the untapped land in play to discard to maximize my value here. Um, but I think I'm going to take advantage of the fact that this Carnarium gives me an extra mana, discard the Swamp and the Alms, bring cast the Alms, bring back the Snacker, attack for one, Carnarium, the desert, and then go. All right. I theoretically maybe have lethal. I didn't want to chain. All right, I guess we're dead anyway, so never mind. If this is Glee, we're dead. And I think that is going to be the case because otherwise they would not be taking Fiery Temper with Duress. Yeah. Ooh. There's a Glee, there's a Chrysalis. So I guess they're dead. Or no, they don't know, because that gives them the spawn, right? So um They chose Chrysalis. Okay. So they have an infinite infinite. Do they have anything to do with it? The answer is probably no. Infinite colorless mana in these decks tends to not do a whole lot. Sick. All right, let's get these trespassers curses in here. These end the festivities are garbage. I think that's it. I like don't really think I want the duresses because I don't think I don't win the long game. So I think I'm supposed to like keep alms in and play full aggro. So yeah, little do they know. I never scoop to a loop. This hand is not good. This hand is better. Um, this does not feel like a hand that needs highway robbery. That's for sure. Let's do a quick old turn one Rakdos Carnarium real quick. Whew, mill over two, weather the storms with Malevolent Rumble. Let's go. I'm there. They keep the swamp. Let's go. So I'm just holding up Fiery Temper here and Bolt. But if they don't make me do anything, I'm just gonna go for the Alms of the Vein. Restless, yeah, sure. Jax, hold on. They're Vampire's Kiss, huh? I really want mana. Um, it's funny. I was literally just thinking about how I've never really thought about bolting. Whoa, no, about how if Chrysalis were not a cast trigger, you totally could bolt it before. Hmm. All right, you can keep drawing cards. I have 8 damage in my hand. They have swamp. Mm, am I supposed to just temper them now? I think I am. That's really close. They discard Twisted Landscape and Manor Gates. That does it. All right. Take that, Glee. Make up for a round 1 loss. Yeah, very, very normal divination. I feel like this is the fastest league I've played my entire life. Sure. Got it. Okay. We're racing, and your deck has Armadillo Cloak in it, so I'm already losing. Um, I don't like this at all. Especially I'm not casting a spell next turn. I'm not. I made that looting might have just been bad. It is bad. It is bad, gang. I'm I'm in danger. No, no, that's a bad man. No, oh gosh. Fuck. It's not a good one. Yeah, I'm good. I'm very cooked. But I have these Chainer's Edicts. Let's get rid of like Highway Robber. I think it's another instance. Actually, maybe this looks right. This looks right. Get rid of those two. Maybe I do I want duresses over alms of the vein? I think I do. Yeah. So close. Stop it with the shaman. Shut up about the shamans. I think I have to keep this, and I'm not. I'm very unhappy about it. I'll go to a Bojuka Bog. Mhm, mhm. Let's get another actually, yeah, we'll get another snacker in play. Ooh, and the festivities, huh? Yeah, that gives me more time to find an edict, potentially. They're also already at 12. Mhm. Vogel's got the rancor. Yeah, uh-huh. This is the at least the kind of board that could beat an armadillo cloak. So put you to 2. Mhm. Yeah, you gain 7, you go to 9. That's enough to undo my attack. Okay. And you're dead. Let's go. All right, that one feels good. That feels good. Especially on the draw. I don't know if I can keep a hand that has no interaction, really. This is the same hand, but worse. These carnariums can't be right in this deck. I know that this is a looting deck, but oh my god, these carnariums are so bad. Well, it was nice knowing you, gang. You get bent, loser. Are you kidding me? Shit. Pauper is so dumb. Mhm. I didn't realize that Ethereal Armor was reprinted in Duskmourn. Just straight up had no idea that happened. Alright, come on. Edict. No. No. Uh, just don't draw a land. I'm gonna ignore the fact that they have 2 Slippery Bogles in their hand, meaning that edicts are no longer an out. We're so cooked. And they drew the land for Ancestral Mask. Okay, that means that is it 13? It's 13. Okay, we're going to 1. Edict? I mean Oh, this is so stupid. And wish that I could duress the rancor out of their hand, but can't have it all, I guess. You fool! The third slippery bogle. Get out of here. Oh my god. Okay. Um that doesn't kill me. It's always according to plan. Okay, that match was actually sick. My I think my Bogle's opponent just threw that in the garbage, not casting the rancor. But I also understand why they didn't cast it, but still, if they cast that rancor, I was dead. So I guess I could technically like triple block, but it's not going well for me there. Peak Wall for Life, thank you so much. See Pauper and Joe Pauper. I am also a Pauper enjoyer. I'm not a regular player of it anymore. I'm very much a Legacy player, but Legacy is not very fun right now. So I'm going back to my second love, which is Pauper. Um, I'm just like exploring a bunch of decks that have come up over the past year or so that I haven't really gotten into. I played a Demir deck on Thursday and then this now, and I'm thinking I might try Affinity. I have literally never played any build of Affinity. I think it's partially because I'm just exhausted on the other side of it. I just don't think I'll have very much fun because I'll just like feel like I'm just playing bullshit, but who knows? Yeah, that's probably the deck. That's the deck I've played the most by far recently. I took it to I took it to a local tournament. It didn't do that great, but it was I think it was a little bit before the Glee decks had like really been refined. So I think my list was a little bit clunky, but um I have my eyes on that same 4K. It's on Memorial weekends, so I think that for me, I'm only gonna go if like nothing is happening on that Sunday or whatever it is. Um, but I've got my eyes on it. I might head up to New York for that. Um, yeah, we'll see. I have no idea what deck I would play. I would probably end up playing just one of the more refined Glee decks. That's come up. I know I was playing like John's list with Cleansing Wildfire, but it looks like most lists are either back on black green or only playing Chrysalis off of the red mana and no other red cards, which makes some sense to me. Maybe like breath weapons in the sideboard or whatever, but you're a Gruul gamer. Gotcha. Yeah, that deck looks so boring to me, but I get it. Not my kind of magic, but it's a very respectable kind of magic. Well, this has been one of my shorter streams in a long time, but I think that's going to be good for me because I am exhausted. So I'm just gonna take advantage of that. We're gonna call it. We're gonna go like raid Ephraim like we usually do. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Um, I'll be back on Thursday with probably more Pauper.